Hey everyone, Charting Man Dan from ChartGuys.com. You know, behind every single video that we put out every single day, there's a wonderful community of traders that we want to invite you to be a part of. Try the free 7-day trial and gain access to our live market broadcasts every morning and afternoon, interact with hundreds of like-minded traders, or take part in one of our dedicated chat rooms, each led by an analyst that's there to answer your questions in real time. Our trial is risk-free with absolutely no commitment or credit card required to experience the TCG community. For those looking for a head start in technical analysis, check out our entries and exits course in the link below in the description. Get up to speed with the fundamentals of TCG technical analysis and experience over 5 hours of great community-driven trading education. Checking in on YELP GWPH PCLN TSLA, and NVDA is in the semiconductor videos as usual on the weekend, sticking with the sector there. So YELP here is consolidating after the very strong breakout we saw to the upside. So now that we have broken this lower high pattern on the daily time frame, we can start looking for a potential bullish entry after some consolidation. At this point, we are still holding the upper Bollinger Band, 35.37, only by 4 cents, so not significant at this point. And if we do see another bull move to the upside, or excuse me, if we do see the open tomorrow, the upper Bollinger Band is going to be higher, and we will likely start the day under that upper Bollinger Band with it resistance, and we close near the low of the day. So we can anticipate some further consolidation is likely. There's a little gap down here at 34.64 we'll be keeping an eye on, and if we do get a red day tomorrow, it will confirm this bearish reversal candlestick. So that's normal and healthy after the bull move that we saw to the upside. I was looking for consolidation back here at about the low $34 level and didn't get it, missing this move to the upside. So now we'll see what kind of consolidation we get. The weekly time frame did confirm the bullish reversal candlestick. We closed over exponential resistance for the first time since the dump on earnings, and the middle Bollinger Band resistance is 36.17, and we did pull back just below that level. So we now know this weekly middle Bollinger Band is a key level to be keeping our eyes on, and that will be just above $36 this coming week. GWPH had a member say, why are we still looking at GWPH? And it's certainly a valid point. We've been very clearly bearish for weeks and weeks. I do believe there is a bullish entry opportunity approaching, and I want to be very cautious and patient and be sure of that. The couple things that I'm looking for is, number one, the biotech sector is extremely strong, and I'm looking for GWPH to be a bit of a laggard in that regard. A lot of individual biotechs have been really strong with the sector, not so much GWPH, but what I'm seeing here is a couple of things. First off, the daily time frame has a little higher low here. It's not very impressive, 113.61, 114, and we did break a couple of these resistances to try and break the lower high pattern. We have to get over this 100-day moving average resistance after the last two bounces have rejected from it. That's at 120.15, and it's going to be lining up with this middle Bollinger Band on the weekly at 120.17. That's going to open a bit lower. We have a bullish reversal candlestick on the daily time or the weekly time frame, and why I do believe it's a potential for a bullish entry opportunity is the bulls know we know the bulls are in control overall long term if we're looking years out, coming off this all-time high. But they know that to hold this higher low uptrend on the weekly time frame, 112, 110, and 107.10 are absolute must-hold supports. And right now we're forming a higher low at 113.61, trying to keep those higher lows intact. And we'll see if the bulls can continue back up now and keep this higher low pattern on the weekly intact. So we need to see a green week this coming week, a close over the 100-day, a close over the middle Bollinger Band weekly, and then we will be looking for a potential start to shift and turn around here on this lower high pattern on the weekly time or the daily time frame. The Bollinger Bands are tight. If trying to make this bullish move, a potential stop loss level could either be the 200-day moving average, which we have not tested yet, the recent low of 113.61, or any of those supports that I just listed on the weekly time frame if you want to give it more wiggle room. So with GWPH, we've always been looking further out, more of a long-term play, back when it was highlighted back in the low $80 range in May, and watching to see a long-term bullish entry. And I do believe we have a potential long-term bullish entry approaching here. So it all depends on your risk to reward as to whether you're going to wait for confirmation, wait for the 100-day moving average or not. But I am starting to like the first indications of a shift that we are seeing. PCLN, new all-time high, extremely strong move to the upside the past 5 days. All-out bull, blue sky breakout, 18.59 is the new resistance level at that all-time high. We're above the upper Bollinger Band in breakout mode. If we lose that upper Bollinger Band, we will be looking for some normal, healthy consolidation. But as of right now, that is not a concern for the bulls. It is a bit of an indecision candlestick on Friday, so if we do see a red day, either way, we're likely to test this upper Bollinger Band support on Monday because it is ascending so rapidly. And if we lose that, then we are looking for a pullback. Anything above 1793 keeps the bulls very strong in control. And this was a bullish reaction we saw in reaction to EXPE earnings. in the same sector. And the weekly time frame, bull flag consolidation, strong continuation. Bulls are in full control of PCLN with no slowdown in sight currently. Tesla on the daily time frame. Big, strong move to the upside, heading to all-time highs on Friday. Normal, healthy consolidation Wednesday and Thursday. Declining bear volume, keeping the higher low pattern, and bulls showing back up here. We close with a lot of momentum on Friday, favoring those bulls. We have earnings this coming week, so the bulls seeing some positioning here, anticipating bullish earnings, it looks like. The risk to reward certainly favors the bulls because of the lack of resistance up at these levels. Plenty of supports to be looking at on the way up. And we are looking for a bit more bullish action even before those earnings come out due to the momentum we saw at the end of the day. So 314.80, 315, 316, psychological resistance levels after that, and plenty of higher lows to be watching that the bulls have established over the past month. So that's what we've got heading into tomorrow. I appreciate you watching, and we will see you soon.